Hi. So I wanted to make this video today about what it means to go beyond structures, what it means concretely in our lives, what it means to go beyond social structures or belief structures or emotional structures. Um, that keep us in sort of a box, uh, and how to go beyond this box to experience something new. And I haven't written anything down, although I've thought about the subject a lot. So I'm just going to try to channel whatever information comes to me, and hopefully we'll get a good answer as to what it means or concrete steps to go beyond our our personal structures in order to evolve. Okay. One of the biggest constructs that determined my way of living, and I think that determines a lot of people's ways of living these days, is the whole uh, career versus personal um, lives. And, the 9 to 5, the 5 days a week, the 2-day weekends, it frames the majority of people's lives uh, out here uh, in the West, I think. Um, and so, how would you go beyond that if you wanted to? For me, what I've done is I felt very constricted in that whole way of living. The 5 days a week at work, the 40 hours a week minimum, plus only 2 days off, um, has always been a problem. I never thought it was balanced. Obviously 5 to 2, 5 days on, 2 days off is unbalanced. And it became a lot more of a problem when I had my daughter, after my year of maternity leave, when I would have to leave her at daycare 5 days a week. It really bugged me, and it bugged me even more that I had less and less time to, do the domestic chores, and 2 days to cook, clean, do the laundry, and so on. Groceries. It was very restricting. So the way for me to go beyond that was to reduce my hours and work part-time, which I've been doing now since January. Um, and that's helped a lot. That's helped a lot calm me down, because I have more time for myself. and it's, I have a better work-life balance and so on. In there also, in the corporate versus the personal life, there's also another construct where, business and pleasure don't mix. And so if you have this belief that, my belief was that, in order to have enough money to be able to pay for a above average lifestyle was, have to work hard 5 days a week. So I was stuck in that construct. And some other people have that same construct and plus have the um, no mixing business with pleasure. And so if you do that, you know, you if you work 5 days a week and you can't mix business and pleasure, well, there's not a lot of time for you to be pleasure, to have pleasure, right? There's only supposed to be nights and weekends, and that's only for your um, cell phone company contract, which in there is another construct. Wow. So life is just basically built on constructs. And so essentially, I think what we need to do is, if you're happy in these systems and these settings and these constructs, that's fine. Just keep doing what you're doing and go on being happy and fulfilled. If you have a problem with them and you can't quite put your finger on it, because it took me a while to realize this, um, just sit and contemplate, and the answer will come. One morning I said, well, actually, it was in the making. I would try to force things before. And then one day I just said, well, I don't want this anymore. What would be the best alternative for me? And so I just asked that question and I put it out in the universe and I said, lead me to my answer. And one morning I woke up and I said, I I want to work part-time for right now. And it just came to me and I felt really good with that thought and that decision. And then of course, if you're like me and you have a family, you have to discuss this with your partner, um, to be able to make things work and to figure out what it is that you want individually, together, as a family, and so on, and what works for you. But I urge you, or I beg you, that, if this is what your soul is telling you, don't not do it because either somebody else is all be pressuring you to keep making the money, to keep the lifestyle, or whatever. Um, so yeah, so to go beyond constructs is that first you need to, take a step back and feel what it is that's not working, get an understanding of it, figure out where it comes from. Do we really, is it, is working 5 days a week a fundamental universal truth? No. And are there other ways of living? Yeah, plenty. And so that's how you go beyond a construct, is you look at it, you understand it, and if you can't deconstruct it or find a way around it, know deep within yourself, well, okay, this is not working for me. How, and ask the universe the question, how can I change this? And the answer will come. Just, listen for the subtleties and trust yourself, and then make the change. Thank you.